What up, three dubs? Welcome to another exciting, thrilling episode of Vital Vinyl, the show where we take you on a voyage of something. The joy of unscriptedness. Don't know what I'm going to say, but that's what keeps you coming back. That's what keeps me coming back, too. We're in this together, folks. Sorry. But you already know that if you're a long-time, faithful watcher. So welcome back. But if you're new to the program, welcome aboard. And if you are new, my name's Vernon Smith. I've been buying records. I got into record collecting when I was 14 years old, back in 1988, when I was a little punk rock skater boy. Continued to be a collector until 2005 when Hurricane Katrina came along and washed them all away. You can learn more about it on the Apple TV series 5 Days at Memorial. They don't feature me or my records. But, when that happened, I was like, dude, you can't rebuild your collection at age 30. That would be silly. So here I am at age 48, rebuilding my collection. Isn't that silly? No, I didn't think so either. But here we are. I've been picking up some stuff over the years and recently bought a turntable for the first time in forever. So it kind of reignited my passion for the format that is vinyl. And so I'm going through and talking about the records that I've got and why they are essential or vital. Vinyl to my collection. Today is no different. We will be discussing a band called the Coattail Slappers. Or, what am I saying? That's not the name of the band. It's the Cocktail Slippers. They're a group of gals from Norway, I believe. And this record is from, 2010 or 12, something like that. It's about a decade or so old, but they are still cranking out the jams. I believe they had a new album as recently as 2021. So this is being recorded in 2022. You do the math, because I suck at math. But, they don't have the same members. I believe there's one or two original members, but they have some new ones. But from what I heard of the latest album, it's still kicking all sorts of butt as well. But this is the one that got me into them. It was, around 2010, whatever year it was, whatever year this came out. Don't exactly recall. And I don't see it on the back of here. But let me put on my eyes and check it out. Right, folks? July of 2009. So I guess that's when I heard about them. It was when I was a bartender in the French Quarter, back before I graduated to the illustrious career of children's book and comic book illustration, because that's where the big bucks are. But the place I was working at had satellite radio, and one of the stations that we listened to was Little Steven's Underground Garage. And I liked it because they used to play a lot of not only just garage rock, but also Rocket from the Crypt, who's one of my favorite bands, which you'll find out about if we ever get to the letter R. Spoiler alert. But they were playing the heck out of this song, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. And the reason why is because Little Steven of Little Steven's Underground Garage is none other than Steven Van Zandt of Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band fame. And he's also a producer of this album, and I believe the owner of Wicked Cool Records. So that's his label, his band. I think they're still on Wicked Cool as well. I really need to pick up the rest of their stuff because it is quite good. But yeah, they were plugging this record away, and even though I didn't have a record player at the time, because along with my albums, my turntable, whole stereo, completely flooded. But I did want to support these ladies, and even though I didn't have a turntable at the time, fear not, ladies and gentlemen, because this thing came with a CD of the entire album. It's like a disc, but it's more compact, so that was cool. And it's got a lyric sheet and a picture of the ladies on it and stuff on the back, and arranged and produced by Steven Van Zandt. So he arranged it too. I don't know if that means that he put the songs in order or if he just arranged for them to have a record deal. But anyway, I highly suggest you check them out. I have not heard of them touring around here, but if I ever do, I'd probably go see them. They are pretty rockin'. So yeah, Cocktail Slippers, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Check it out. You'll be glad you did. I'll be glad you did. And more importantly, they'll be glad you did. Though not all of these, because not all of them are in the band anymore. But, you know, if you go and get their back catalog, I'm sure they'll get some royalty monies out of it. So do it. What are you waiting for? You're still just sitting there staring at me. You make me sick. All right, see you next time. You don't really make me sick, by the way. Toodles.